Well, this has been awful. This has been fucking awful. I mean, that wasn't good. That wasn't good. That wasn't good whatsoever. We absolutely got destroyed right now in this half by Juventus, 2-0. But obviously it's only 2-0. I know that sounds kind of crazy. It's only 2-0. But the thing is, we haven't actually looked good whatsoever. So that's my positive. Take that as the positive. That is the most positive I can be. We haven't looked good in this half whatsoever. And the reason why that is positive is because I know exactly when the players are going to come out after half time. Then they're going to come out and they're going to be on fire. Because right now we've looked so badly. We've looked so bad. It's unbelievable. Like it's one of the few times that we just look absolutely awful. I mean, I don't mind losing. Don't get it wrong. Obviously, I want to win every match, but I don't mind losing as long as we play good. That's my thing. I don't mind losing as long as we play good. As long as the team that we're playing against got lucky, basically. But getting destroyed like that, like we are right now, that is the problem I have. Yeah, that's my problem. That's the only problem I have. That I don't mind losing, but not in this way. Like, especially with the way we're playing, we're normally so short on the ball, and it isn't like even Juventus is pressing us that much. They're not. They're really not. But it's that we just can't string. We just can't string together a few passes, and that's why a philosophy that's based on passing is being dismantled like this. That's what's kind of worrying me right now, and I think this could get a lot more ugly. But the thing is, it's only 2-0, and like I said, that is not really a positive. But it's only 2-0, and with our record at home, we've got 45 minutes now to turn it all around. And that's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be crazy. 45 minutes. Now, what would I change at half time? Thiago for Alonso. I thought Alonso hasn't looked that great today. You see, I'd normally change Benatia with Bernat and put Alaba as a centre back, just because both Alaba and Benatia have looked poor in this game. But the thing is that Benatia, every time he gets the ball, he just either passes it backwards or he passes it to Kimmich, and that's the one thing that I think he needs to improve on in this game. Maybe he'll do that in the second half, but so far in this half, he has literally gotten the ball and passed it to Kimmich, who obviously by that time gets mad because it just happens so frequently that Benatia does that, and then Kimmich passes it back to Neuer, and then Neuer has to kick it out. So that's the one area that we have to improve on, because that is cost us, cost us to concede a lot of chances. So besides that, I also think that Costa should be more thoughtful about what he's doing, because right now every time he gets the ball he just tries to take a shot. In my opinion, he should get the ball and then he should try and finesse a cross, because our players are most of the time like 4 or 5 people in the box, and then he just tries and does a shot. So I think that needs to improve on. But besides that, we just need to actually play forward. We just need to actually play and go forward. We just actually need to do we just actually need to try and do a few things positive for once, because we haven't looked that good in this half. But we'll see how it goes on. Let's actually read some tweets that you guys wrote, and there are a lot. I mean, I've never had so many before. Obviously the occasion, obviously what's going on, it's crazy. But Broccoli, aka Rai Dovely, wrote, this is turning into Madrid all over again. Then Path Sharma 26 wrote, it's not the score that's worrying, it's the way we're playing. Players seem demotivated and just lack the fight, and that's exactly what I'm thinking as well. Coleman Thiago in the second half, I agree with you. Blue X 145, absolute shit. Yeah. I'm trying not to think about it. We all are, like, honestly, we all are. But there is still 45 minutes, and I still believe that we can do it. We've looked really poor. We've had some really bad. I'm watching the goals right now, and it's just like they're just comedical goals and whatnot. But honestly, there's still 45 minutes to go, and that's why I still believe. If this, the last thing that dies is hope, and I'll keep hanging on to hope for the rest of this game until the 90th minute. But I think Coleman and Thiago should come on, and besides that, I don't know. Amazing. Best performance of the season. Of course, you're being sarcastical there. Timmy Thompson, my heart is dying. I totally agree with you, Mendoza. This is honestly jokes. It's honestly jokes. Fucking garbage. there's not much more to say than that. Zeke 5002, absolute shit. Yeah, we already said that. Players have to stop playing for Pep. Simple. We have been out coached. Yeah, it's obviously right now we're losing, so it's easy to say that the players have to stop playing for Pep. Because I don't think the players would just stop playing. I don't think players would just stop. Like because all the players want to win. They want to win the Champions League. They want to go on and win. So I don't think that's the case to that extent. But I think that they have. I think that just based on today. I'm not taking all the other results. Just based on now. Just based on this half. We've not been able to succeed Pep's plan today at all, and that's in such a crucial moment not really the way you want to go. Lord of Darkness, Lord of Clashing wrote, I would be less disappointed if Bayern lost to Dortmund than if they were out in a round of 16. I agree with that. Fucking hell, there's so much more. Fucking hell. Piss Poor by Raminoro. Sorry. Please FCB, give me a ring when you decide to start playing today. Yeah, I do agree with you. Gandalf was me. I don't think that looks like Saruman. I'm not sure, but if you're saying that you're Gandalf, at least that's a positive thing, I guess. Alaba, what is he doing? Honestly, we have no idea. Like, he's had 2 mistakes, and I think that him and Ribery, who normally combine so brilliantly, haven't done anything whatsoever. I think we need to take some shots as well, because we've literally, I think we had like 3 shots, and that's it. One of them was like the Miller shot that Buffon saved. The second one was the ball that then ricocheted off to Lewandowski and then went out. And the third one was a Ribery shot that went wide, and besides that, Costa has just kicked it over the bar a few times, but that's it. Well, Alaba, what is he doing? Yeah. Thiago for Alonso and Coman for Costa. Thiago for Alonso, yep, I agree with that. Coman for Costa. I'd give Costa about another 10 minutes just to see whether he can actually, try and cross the ball instead of you're trying to shoot it. But that's the main thing. You are asking, what am I asking? What does everyone think about this half-tin? Yeah, I guess what I know what you mean, Reverend Turn. Pep's tactics exposing Europe again. I was actually thinking about this before the match, that against Real Madrid, against Barcelona, we've not looked that great. Obviously, against Barcelona, much better than against Real Madrid. But against the big boys in Europe over 2 legs, we've not actually looked that good. We've normally looked pretty good in 1 leg, and then like pretty awful in the 2nd leg. Or just in general, we've not looked that good. But there is a case we made for that. I don't know how true that. I don't know how true I'd say that based on just that we've still got 45 minutes left to go, and it just depends on how we actually turn up. Because that's the thing about us, we could turn up brilliantly, we could turn up absolutely awful. We're one of the most consistent teams out there, but we still have that kind of hick where we just stop playing for a while. But anyway, DH Bundesliga, Benatia, the 5-meter pass man that were unable to defend, unable to find space, shit mentality, shit Benatia, shit defending. That is going hard into Benatia, but I do agree with that he's just literally just trying to pass it to Kimmich, and that's it. Like, I don't think he's done any forward passes whatsoever, and that's the one thing that I think that he has to improve on ASAP as soon as possible. Next up, 1-1-1-3. Yup, please come back and coach the 2nd half. Thanks. Even then, I don't think. Even then, like, I get the sentiment, but it's never gonna happen, obviously, and it's in our hands now. Basically, it's all in our hands now. We have to break down a defensive machine that is basically impenetrable. So good luck with that. It's basically us playing against an immovable object, and we'll see how we'll do. Obviously, it's a possible task, but a very slim chance, and that's what we are gonna have to do. I think the match is about to start any minute soon, so I'll just quickly go on. Karim SLV free. Well, if I was in a stadium, I'd leave the match. I wouldn't. I'm gonna retweet this anyway, just because obviously, I asked for opinions, and that's an opinion. But I wouldn't leave the match no matter what, even if we got destroyed 10-0. Because what's the point? Support the team. That's what obviously you could put both sides of the arguments to that. You could say that if you leave the match, you basically show that you've been not satisfied with the team, and if you stay, obviously, it's to spur the team on. Take it however you want. Other people have different opinions. but I'm not gonna agree with that. I don't agree with that. So what do you think about this first time? I have no comments. I totally agree with you. Where is Rodden? I do have a few comments. I've got a lot to say about this first half. Yeah, next up, never saw Alaba playing so bad, and he play always good, but yeah, he choose a wrong game to perform bad. Exactly. This shows that we are simply not good enough with Pep. In my opinion, it's all Man City's fault. When Pep was announced Man City manager, we started playing shit. Yes and no. That's all I'm gonna say. Yes and no. In general, we've been pretty bad in the second half of the season, but I don't think that has much to do with the Man City announcement. But we'll see. We'll see. Doesn't really matter any much. But yes and no. That's all I'm gonna say. Lol. Depressed. The bias Bavarian. It's Real Madrid all over again. I've seen a lot of people say that on Twitter. Kind of agree with that. Common theme in big games that obviously we're choking. E Guardiola por Ancelotti. My Spanish isn't that great. My Spanish isn't that great. I did 3 years Spanish and I still don't know a single word besides mi cumpleaños es el 19 el febrero or something like that. And Guardiola for an alright, and that was in reply to Smasher for the substitutions. Guardiola for Ancelotti. But the match is about to start. The second half is about to start, and we just have to turn it around right now, and that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is, and yeah. Yeah, that's just the way it is. And Benato's coming on for number 5 for Benatia as expected. Alaba will go on centre back. But yeah, the match is about to start, so people, I'm going. I'll see you guys after the match, hopefully with a positive result. Wow. What a game. What a game that was. Fucking hell. Wow. Ooh. Honestly. This match felt like Getafe all over again. Fucking hell, this match. Oh, yo. Alright, right. Right. Where do I start? Where do I start? How do you go 2-0 down in the first half to come back up and score 2 goals, one of them in the last minute, only to then go on and win 4-2? Fucking hell. Say what you want about the match, but nobody's gonna forget that much anytime soon. Nobody's gonna fucking forget that much anytime soon. Man, it isn't off that it isn't it isn't off that you go through such a roller coaster of emotions. Oh man, I'm sorry. I know this is not really the fucking hell. Honestly, this is one of the matches where you just enjoy it. That's all I can say. Fuck reviewing this match. This is all about enjoying this match. It's great. I'm gonna quit this video. I'm sorry, I can't do it for this. It's not possible. Man, yeah, screw this. This is not gonna happen. I'm sorry, guys, but this is never gonna happen.